This is a total digression, but it's what will Jimmy Carter be remembered for? Many things, but one of them was he was the president who brought back home brewing. That happened round about the time that my first book on beer, The World Guide to Beer, was published. And I was getting invited to a whole bunch of homebrew contests in various parts of the country. And in order to publicize themselves, the homebrewers, they'd get me out there to be a judge, and a celebrity judge, in fact, and they'd get me on local radio and TV. And that would promote their event, and I'd use it to promote my book. So here I would be on, Good Morning Succotash, or Good Morning High Croydon, Minnesota, or wherever, and they always have the same two people doing the morning show. That guy who was not quite handsome enough to be an actor, but nearly, and wears a suit, and this blonde lady. I think they follow me around, and the blonde lady always says, "Well, I don't drink beer," and so Chuck will ask you the question. Chuck likes beer, because Chuck does the guy stuff, right? Beer and football. That's what guys are interested in. And the blonde lady does the lady stuff. I always say to the blonde lady, "Which beers don't you like?" And she says, "Oh, I don't like any of them." I say, "You've tried them all?" "Oh, sure." I said, "That's amazing. There are about 6,000 beers in the world, and you've tried all of them, and you don't like any of them. That isn't always very well received." I've gone on a complete digression here.
There might be some fun things to yank from there, though. Blonde lady and Chuck.
So, what happens is that Chuck, who deals with the guy stuff, he says, "So, Michael Jackson, not the singer, eh? Michael Jackson, the beer taster, what a great job. How do you get a job like that?" He goes on with all this, doesn't actually ask any questions I can answer. It's just a kind of soliloquy. And then he'll say, "So what are you doing in High Croydon, Mr. Jackson?" And I say, "Well, I'm here for the High Croydon homebrew contest. They've got the whole tri-state area around the city of High Croydon. People are entering from that, and we've got 200 entries." And he'll say, "Oh, homebrew, wow. My Uncle Hiram used to homebrew down in the holler, and the bottles always exploded." And I heard that story so many times. I wanted to insert the bottle somewhere, but today's homebrewers are very sophisticated homebrewers, and the bottles don't explode, and they make very interesting beers. And so the guy would say, "Come on, a home brew can't be as good as a commercially made brew." And I'd say, "Well, these guys know more about brewing than most commercial brewers do."